Send them on their way. Letting those thoughts go. It's one of the hardest things to do, to set those thoughts aside and not be distracted for an hour. And so it's important to accept them and then just let them go. And then bringing your awareness, your focus inward, back to your breath. Noticing where your breath begins and ends. Notice how quick it is or slow. If it's up high in your chest or down deep in your belly. And as you're watching your breath, you might have noticed that it's slowing down, lengthening, it's deepening all by itself.
Yeah, okay. And really just like it's for people who are already
On your next couple of inhales and exhales as you're watching, let's work on deepening the breath by squeezing in your abdominal muscles against the base of your lungs. And on your next inhale, we're going to take our breath, send it straight down to your belly. Fill it up as full as you possibly can, and then let your breath rise up to your heart center. And then exhale, release your breath from your heart, back down to the base of your lungs, squeezing in those abdominal muscles. Really squeeze it in to help get rid of all that stale air that hides in the lower lungs.
I picked the right one. I was like,
And then on your next inhale, fill from your belly up to your heart center.
I know.
Just take a couple of these good deep inhales and exhales,
Yeah.
getting comfortable and familiar with the breath.
Is that the same place that Gigi and everything?
So everything that we do today, the inhales, the exhales are going to be guided. Sitting back into child's pose, knees open nice and wide, body resting between your thighs.
Oh, you do?
Great pose to start and really focus on your inhales and exhales. And really feel that breath in the back of your ribs. You can feel your body sinking deeper into the pose as you exhale. And on your next inhale, slowly begin to work your way up into a nice, comfortable hands and knees position. With your shoulders right up over your wrists, fingers spread nice and wide, index and thumb finger pressing into the mat. Hips right up over your knees. And on your next inhale, let's find our way into our cow pose. Dropping our bellies, tilting your hips, hearts pressing forward. And then as you exhale, we're going to round up into our Halloween cat. Squeeze your belly button up towards the sky, dropping your chin towards your chest. And let's do that 2 more times. Nice, good inhale into your cow. And then exhale, round it up, Halloween cat. One more time, inhale, cow. And exhale, round it up, cat. Next inhale, bring those shoulders right back up over your wrists, index and thumb finger, press into the mat. We're just going to do a little mini flow. So on your next exhale, we're going to sink back into our extended cat pose. Belly and thighs connect. Different from child's pose, our forehead is not touching the floor. Arms are still lengthening, still extending. And then on your next inhale, stay low. Press forward. And when your hearts come to right about your hand area, inhale, lift up into your cow. Exhale, tilt your hips a tiny bit, tuck your toes, and press back into downward facing dog. Knees pressing away from the mat, hips to the sky, head just hangs from your neck. Take a nice good inhale here, and then exhale gently. Release your knees back down to the floor. Untuck your toes and sink back into our extended cat pose. Nice and low. Inhale, slide it forward. Stay low. Hearts come towards your hands and lift into your cow. Exhale, tuck your toes. Round your spine a little tiny bit. And then exhale, press back into down dog, hips to the sky. Taking an inhale here. And then exhale, knees down. Untuck. and press back. Extend the calf. Stay low. Inhale, slide it forward and lift into that nice good sway back elbows. Exhale, tilt your hips a tiny bit, tuck your toes, and press back down dog. One more time. Take an inhale here, and then exhale down. Sink back. Extend a calf. Stay low. Slide forward and lift. Cow. Exhale. Tuck it and press back down dog. On your next exhale, gently release your knees down to the floor. Index and thumb finger pressing into the mat. And we're going to take that right leg and extend it straight back behind us. We're going for length. Toes point to the wall behind you. Shoulder blades are nice and flat. And then we're just going to add a little pulse. So on your next inhale, we're just going to lift maybe about an inch. Exhale, bring it back to start. Inhale up and exhale down. So the only thing moving is that leg. Inhaling up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep going, following your breath, checking in that you're nice and strong. The shoulders are nice and flat. Elbows are soft. Now, if you skied yesterday, if you've worked out recently, you might begin to feel this. Keep going. Inhale, lift, nice and small pulse. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it back, and we're just going to bend our knee, flex your foot. And on your exhale, we're going to pull that heel in towards your hip. And on your inhale, you're just going to press it straight back out behind you. Same leg. You might start to feel this after a little while. Keep pulling in. And inhale, extend. So it's almost as if you have a cable connected to your heel. And then inhale, lengthen. And exhale, pull it in. Keep going. Engaging, working those hamstrings, those glutes. Almost done. Keep going. Try not to drop. So that left hip, as you start to get a little tired, you tend to drop it down. Stay strong. We're going to get a nice stretch here coming up soon. Slow movement. One more time. Inhale, extend it. We're going to exhale, bend the knee. This time we're going to drop it back behind our left knee. Just touch down. And then inhale, bring it right back to starting. Keeping that knee bent to 90-degree angle. So we're going to do this. Exhale, drop it down. And inhale, lift. So we're doing these about 16 times. Drop it back and bring it up. You might start to feel this a little bit in that left hip. So it's just a little drop. We don't have to touch that leg all the way down. Just bring it back across that left leg. About halfway there. And we're going to get a nice good stretch. Going. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Try and keep the knee bent the whole time. Foot flexed. One more time, drop it down. Actually, I like it. Inhale it up. Then we're going to drop it back down. Let those toes swing forward a little tiny bit, and then we're going to press back into that cow face pose. But we're not going to go seated. We're just pressing our hips to the wall behind us, knees coming in towards your chest, arms extending, stretching out that lower back, that hip. Good time to check back in. How's your inhales and exhales? then on your next inhale, slowly work your way all the way back up to hands and knees. Uncross your legs. We're going to inhale into our cow. Exhale, tuck your toes, and press back into down dog. Getting a nice good stretch down the hamstrings, the calves. And then let's just tread in place here a little bit, releasing one heel down at a time. Index and thumb finger press into the mat. And then on your next inhale, we're going to take that right leg, same leg, and kick it straight up to the sky. The higher that leg goes, the more you're going to feel a stretch on your left hamstring. And then as you exhale, step that right foot forward. Finding a nice good runner's lunge, shoulders nice and flat, knee right up over your ankle, fingertips down on the mat. And then planting your hands. On your next inhale, we're going to slide that foot back, right back up into that three-legged dog. We're going to do this 4 times. Step it forward, runner's lunge. Inhale up onto your fingertips, knee right up over that ankle, and then plant your hands and kick it back up to the sky on your inhale. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale up onto your fingertips, good breath in. Exhale, plant, and inhale, kick it back up. Last one, inhale, step it forward. Inhale up into your fingertips, and then exhale, let's take that left knee down to the floor. Inhale, bring your hands up to that right knee. Untuck your back toes. Start to shift your way back into a low lunge, reaching your arms up to the sky, shoulders nice and soft. The further those shoulders are, the more you're going to feel that stretch in that left hip flexor. And then, keeping this lunge position, we're going to take our hands and scoop them back behind our hips. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then lift your hearts to the sky. Getting a nice good chest opener in this lunge position. And then on your next inhale, let's sweep our hands up and take it forward. Plant your hands, tuck those back toes, and step back into down dog. On your next inhale, let's shift forward into a plank. Index and thumb finger pressing into the mat. Now, little challenge. If it's getting too much on your wrists, you can always come down onto your elbows here. Just making sure that the shoulders stay right up over your elbows. Staying in your plank, we're going to take that same leg, right leg, and lift it up. You can just hold it here. If you want a little more, add that pulse. Inhale up, exhale down. So this is engaging your core. Little pulse halfway. And then as you exhale, release toes all the way down to the floor. Find your way all the way back up onto a regular plank pose. Take a nice good inhale here. Use your knees if you need to. Exhale, lower to the floor. Hands stay underneath your shoulders. Elbows point to the wall behind you. Untuck your toes. Kneecaps lift. And inhale, lift your hearts away from the mat. Exhale down. And then on your next inhale, come all the way up. Hands and knees. Exhale, press back, down dog. Next inhale, bring your gaze forward, top of your mat, and walk the feet all the way up, then fold. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you guys until the other leg next. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse, softening your knees. Come all the way up. And exhale. Hands to your heart. Next inhale, let's reach up. Swan dive forward and fold. Come up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant. Step right back into your plank. And exhale. Use your knees if you need to. Come all the way down to the floor. Hands stay under your shoulders. Kneecaps lift. Elbows point to the wall behind you. And inhale. Hearts into your cobras. Exhale down. Inhale up, hands and knees. Exhale, press back down, dog. Inhale, gaze goes forward, and step your feet up and fold. Coming up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Nice, good stretches. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time, and then we're going to do the other leg. Swan dive forward and fold. Up halfway as you inhale. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back into plank. Taking a nice good inhale here, and on your next exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, untuck your toes, lengthen and lift into your cobra. Exhale down. Inhale up, hands and knees, and let's stay here. So, left leg, we're going to take that leg, reach it straight back behind you. Point your toes, hips are nice and level, shoulder blades are nice and flat, elbows are soft, pulse. Inhale, miniature lift. Exhale, miniature lower. Back to your starting point. Just follow your breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. So when you start to get tired, you feel your leg drop a little bit more. So try and keep it level. That heel is an extension of your spine. Halfway. Slow pulse, following your breath, inhaling up, exhale down. Last one, inhale up, exhale down. We're going to bend that knee, flex your foot, squeeze it in. Feel that hamstring, and then inhale, extend it back out. Exhale it in. And inhale. Again, try and keep that knee high. Neck is nice and strong. Halfway. Squeezing, try not to drop that knee. Stay strong in the hips. We have that nice good one that drops back into a little stretch each time. One more. Pull it in. Extend. Exhale. Bring it in. Flex your foot and then drop it back. We're going to bring it back behind that right knee this time. You can touch down if you want. And then inhale. Bring it right back up to starting. Try and create that 90-degree angle with your knee, and then exhale it down. Inhale it up. Keep going. You can touch it down and lift. This one I really feel more on that stationary hip. We need to stay strong there, engaging the core. Coming up. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, drop it down. Oh, press those hips to the wall behind you. Let your toes swing forward a tiny bit. And breathe. Stretching out those hips, the lower back, arms are reaching forward. Slowly work your way all the way back up, hands and knees. Uncross those legs. Inhale into your cow. Exhale, tuck your toes and press back into down dog. Hips to the sky. Feel that stretch down the backs of your legs, shoulders away from your ears. And then on your next inhale, let's take that left leg. Kick it straight up to the sky. Ooh, three-legged dog. Feel a little tight in that lower bottom. And then on your next,
I guess you can just go. That's why girls can't stand there too hard. Oh,
then we're gonna take that
too
leg.
hard.
That's good. Step it forward. We're gonna find that runner's lunge. Knee right over your ankle. Index or fingertips down to the floor. Shoulder blades are nice and flat. Inhale here. And then exhale. Plant your hands and kick it back up to the sky. Inhale. Three-legged dog. 3 more just like that. Exhale it forward. Low lunge or runner's lunge. Inhale. Fingertips. Exhale. Plant. And press it back. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Bring it forward. Inhale. Breathe. Exhale, plant. Inhale, kick it high. One more time, forward, exhale. Inhale, fingertips. Plant. Bring it forward. Inhale, kick it high, and then step it forward. And let's bring that right knee gently down to the floor. Untuck those back toes. Come up to that left knee. Press it forward. Shoulders back over your hips. Hearts to the sky. Inhale. Hands lift, shoulders nice and soft. Feel that stretch down your hip flexor. And then on your next inhale, let's take your hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your hearts to the sky. Nice, good chest opener. Little back bend here, and then on your next inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, let's bring it back down. Plant, tuck your back toes, and step back, down dog. On your next inhale, shift forward into your plank. Now, this is our pulse, and if you don't want to pulse, you can always hold. So you can bring your elbows down to the floor. If your wrists are starting to feel all that other hands and knees, just make sure that the shoulders are right up over your elbows. And then when you're ready, left leg's gonna lift. 16 times. Inhale, pulse it up. Exhale it down. Nice and slow. If you don't want to do the pulse, you can just try and keep that leg up. Knee is always a good option. Gently release. Come into your regular plank. Hands under your shoulders, knees up, shoulders nice and flat, heels pressed to the wall behind you. Inhale here, and then exhale. Lower down. Hands under those shoulders, elbows in, and inhale, lift, cobra. Exhale down. Inhale up, hands and knees. Exhale, press back, down dog. Next inhale. Gaze goes top of your mat, and exhale. Step your feet forward and fold. Come up halfway. Inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse, move all the way up, and exhale. Hands to your heart. Let's see that again. Inhale, reach up. Sun salutation. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step right back into that plank pose. Inhale here, and then exhale. Use your knees if you need to. Come all the way down. Inhale into your cobra. And exhale, lower. Inhale up, hands and knees. Exhale, press back. Down dog. Next inhale, gaze goes, top of your mat. Step your feet up and fold. Up halfway, inhale. And exhale, fold. Reverse your swan dive. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant, back to plank. Inhale here. exhale, all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhaling up, hands and knees. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, gaze goes, top of your mat. Step your feet all the way up and fold. Come up halfway. Inhale and exhale, fold. We're going to grab our weights. Soften your knees and slowly inhale. Come all the way up to standing. So the first one we're going to start with is a balance. So our right leg's going to be our standing leg. Fix your gaze on a spot on the floor. And when you're ready, that left leg's going to go back behind. And we're going to tilt forward, dropping your weights down towards about mid-shin. And then inhale, come all the way up. And when you come up, you can touch your foot down to the floor. So we're going to exhale, go forward, nice and slow. And then inhale, all the way up. And we're going to do this 4 times. And again, tilt. So adding a little weight and the balance together and the movement makes the balance a little more challenging. One more time. Bring it forward. And then inhale all the way up. Now, we're going to change it up a little bit. As you exhale, we're going to take it down. When you inhale, we're going to come up. We're going to take that left foot, step it back into your warrior one. So the back heel plants. Find that beautiful line from front heel to back. And then we're going to take our weights to our shoulders. And inhale, lift. Press up to the sky. Bring your weights back down. You can bring them back towards your heart. Turn your back toes. And inhale up. Exhale, tilt. And then inhale, back up to standing. Step back into that warrior one. Back heel plants. Weights come towards your shoulders. Inhale, press. Bring it back down. Hey, weights towards your heart. Turn your back toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach it down. Only doing this 4 times total. Step it back into your warrior one. Build that foundation with your legs first, and then inhale, reach. Back down. One more. Turn those back toes first. Lift. Fold. Come all the way up. Plant. And reach back. We're not ready for this yet. Inhale, come up. And release. Next exhale. Turn your back toes all the way forward. Plant your weights down onto the floor. Bring your hands down and step back. Down dog. Oh, that feels good. On your next inhale, we're going to shift forward into our plank. Exhale. Take it down and hover. So those elbows are squeezing in toward your ribs. You're looking at the ground. You're about 2 inches up off the floor. We're in our chaturanga. You can always use your knees if you need to. And then lower all the way down. Hands stay under those shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, hands and knees. And exhale, press back. Down dog. Next inhale, gaze goes top of your mat. Step your feet up and fold. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Reverse your swan dive. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hands to your heart. Next inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward and fold. Up halfway. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Plant, step back into your plank. Next exhale, we're going to lower down and hover. Elbows squeeze in towards your ribs. Again, you guys have your knees down or up, and then all the way down. Untuck your toes, and inhale, lift, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale up, hands and knees. Exhale, press back, down dog. Next inhale, gaze goes top of your mat. Step your feet up and fold. Come up halfway, inhale. And exhale, fold. Grab your weights. Soften your knees. And inhale, reverse all the way up. Same thing, other side. So our left leg is our standing leg. Shoulders back. When you're ready, Right leg's gonna lift. We're gonna tilt forward. Bring those weights down towards your shins. And then inhale. All the way up. And you can just touch your foot down if you need to. Exhale, lower. So we're starting out easier. I'm not saying it's easy. Come all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, tilt. This is called a deadlift or single leg deadlift. Follow your breath. Inhale up. Exhale. Tilt. Bring it all the way up. Now we're going to add that warrior one to it. So as you exhale, take it down. About mid-shin, right below your knee. And then inhale up and step that right foot back. Bending your front knee. Find that beautiful line from heel to heel. And then flip those weights up towards your shoulders. And inhale. Press. Bring it down. Bring those weights back in front of your heart. Turn your back toes. Step up. Inhale. Exhale, tilt. Inhale all the way back up and step it back. Bending that front knee, back heel plant. Next inhale, press, bring it down. Hands or weights to your heart, bring it forward, and tilt. Inhale up, step it back. Front knee is bent. Inhale, press, bring it back down. Weights to your heart, and fold, or lift and then fold. I believe this is our last one. Come all the way up, back to your warrior one. Inhale, press, and exhale. Bring it down, and release. Weights to the floor. Turn your back toes, put your hands, and step back, plank. Take an inhale here, exhale, chaturanga, upper, and then lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhaling up, hands and knees. Exhale, press back, down dog. Next inhale, gaze goes top of your mat. Step your feet forward and fold. Come up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Soften those knees and reverse. Sweep up. And exhale. Hands to your heart. Do that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Up halfway and exhale, fold. Plank, step back, plank. Inhale here and exhale, chaturanga. Chaturanga is great core strength and it's really working your triceps. Exhale down. Inhale, over. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, hands and knees, and exhale. Press back down, dog. Next, inhale, gaze goes top of your mat. Step your feet up and fold. Come up halfway. Inhale and exhale, fold. Reverse your swan dive. Inhale, lift. So now we're going to do our little